Why is e-learning extremely crucial for your company and for your employees' development in 2022? Post-COVID, especially in 2022, e-learning has been widely used term across different industries, whether it's schools, whether it's colleges, or whether it's corporate learning. But still, in many countries, across many different departments and companies, e-learning is still a hesitant word to use. Why? Because people believe that nothing can replace physical training. I do believe that too. But I also believe that using a mix of e-learning and physical trainings very carefully can lead to better outcomes for your employees' learning and development. In this video today, we'll come to know how can e-learning help your company in the longer run. Number one, deploying e-learning systems and content in your company help you reduce your training and development budget by millions over the period of time. Often different companies at the beginning of the year allocate massive budget for employees training and development. They hire external trainers, they have their internal L&D team to make sure that your employees are getting trained effectively. But what happens is that it's extremely tedious to allocate manpower's time to take out time from their employees' 8 hours routine and to make sure that the employee training is engaging and effective at the same time. For this, e-learning is the best solution of yours. First, it will help you reduce your cost massively because since it's made just one time, you can renew it, of course, over the period of time again and again, but majority of the content remains the same. So when you deploy e-learning, you don't have to incur the cost time and again for your routine trainings. Number two, your employees can access it anytime, anywhere. So it's not necessary for your employee to stick to 8-hour training, get bored, fall sleepy, and get nothing at the end. With e-learning, they can access 5 to 6 minutes of content every day and make sure it's meaningful to them, they grasp it, and then they implicate it the other day. Number three, with e-learning and LMS learning management systems, your L&D team can track users' analytics and make sure that each of your employee is giving sufficient time for their learning and development. You can track which user is engaging how many hours of their time for learning and development, which content they are engaging with, which content they are finding difficult with. Mostly the LMS right now in 2022 are giving analytics option at a very cheaper cost, and you can deploy it very easily just to track your users' engagement with your e-learning content. Number four, you can identify which of your employee needs physical intervention in terms of mentoring and guiding. Often, technology is not just enough for your employees' training and development. There are a lot of times when you have to intervene yourself to figure out why your employees' performance and learning and development is not in sync, why they're not giving their best. And for that, the analytics from the e-learning solution can be your best friend. You can simply see which employee of yours is engaging very less. You can also observe their real-time performance, and you can try to figure out whether this employee needs physical mentoring or guidance or not. And then you can simply have one-on-one conversation with them and try to identify what are they going through. This will also help you build better relationship with your employees, as it shows that you're empathetic and you are taking care of their needs. Number five, e-learning can help your employees' productivity to increase. It can also help them to retain information longer, and they will develop a spirit of lifelong learning. Often in South Asia, once we complete our formal education, we have this common notion that our learning is complete, but that's not how it works. If you are supposed to develop in your career, if you feel that you want to grow heights and level up your performance, then you have to continuously learn and develop. But what happens is, normally, if we don't learn, we are not going to develop as fast as our colleagues would. So deploying e-learning in your company will enable a culture of lifelong learning. This will help your employees get access to any theme or any subject matter which they want to develop at. They can access it anytime, anywhere. They can take different certifications, different levels of learning, and can implicate all of those learnings into real life performance just immediately the other day. This will give them access to how they are growing. They can also reflect on how they are growing every day, and this will also give the HR department a very significant report of how their employees are performing. In the overall long run, it's going to benefit the employees' productivity. It is also going to enhance the company's business in the longer run, since if employees are developing, then the company is developing for sure.